Absolutely beautiful. Look at this vicious undead. And this big boy on his big dinosaurs. Here we go. Vampire counts versus Lizardmen. See what my Ghoul King's got. Command the living, some healing. All the good stuff. Curse the Undead. I didn't know he had regeneration. I know he had hunger, but I didn't know regeneration. So this boy's hard to kill. Look at that. 80 and 55. Not bad. Got 2 Unholy Corpse Carts. 2 Karen Rates. Zombies, Skelly Boys, Graveguard, and these Graveguard have great weapons, so we're going to outnumber our opponent 3-1. Source Warrior and Skink's going on the side objective, and he's sending in Sources, Bastillodon, and Mazda Mundi on the big dino itself, with the Source Scar veteran to support. I guess he thought maybe I'd bring a Dragon Lord, which would be good, which would be nice. But he's got Comet and all that nonsense. Everything I expected from the Lizard Boys. And already, the Umbral Tide Salamander Hunting Pack. That's going to be really annoying to deal with. But there's no anti-large for them to shoot. But they're damn near artillery fire. And speaking of fire, they also deal fire damage. So it's going to be a pain in the ass to deal with. Skink Skirmishers going on the side. Trying to control everything. I think he could have used those in the center instead. Because I got Blood Knights, baby. Those Blood Knights are going to tear through those Skinks. Easy. And here we go. I think this was a solid mistake here. Sending in the Skelly Boys with spears in front first, rather than the zombies. We're going to swap those out soon. Giving my opponent way too much, but my opponent also made the mistake of not bringing enough units because his whole front has a hole in it. And when that hole is open, we're going to go grab it. Dropping down a Comet on some zombies. I think my opponent seems to have gotten a little too ahead of himself. And that's solid damage against zombies and Skelly Warriors. No, just Skelly Warriors. Yeah, I mean, he's up 100 value for that spell. Great. Congrats. And now my Blood Knights are going to take your flank. No problem. Easy. Easy money. Well, at least for the Blood Knights. Poor Skinks. Never stood a chance. And here... but I also make mistakes, folks. When you're running around with this many units, you're bound to make them. Even if you play high tier or high-end competitive, you're going to make mistakes. That's how people win. Got Hex Rates on the side. No, not Hex Rates. They're Rates, but not Hex Rates. On the side to deal with those Swords and Skinks. We got the Ghoul King shutting down these annoying units. He's got the birds, the big flappy Pterodons? Pterodons? I forget what they're called. I haven't fought Lizardmen in a while. There go those those Blood Knights causing all sorts of havoc. And this is why I love the Ghoul King. Summoning some lovely, lovely units. Ripidactyls. Okay, so I'm an asshole. Sorry, folks. Yeah, Ripidactyls. But the Ghoul King should have that, especially with all the summoned unit of Crypt Ghouls on top of them. 40 weapon strength is pretty solid, plus poison. Oh, yeah. By the way, Vargeist came in to say hi. Just tore through those Ripidactyls. Jeez. Salamanders aren't going to last either. That poor Crypt Ghoul. Come on, get up, buddy. Wasting resources on a summoned unit? I'll take it. We are ahead in value. We are still contesting the third objective, and we will have the first objective soon enough. I am wow, he has the first objective. Wow, I need to capture something. Yeah, these rates are insane. Especially up against Source Warriors. They are rates. Karen rates. My bad. Sorry, I don't play vampires at all. To me, vampire counts don't play the way I'd like them to. They play very much too clobbered up, too grouped. And I love my melee, but they're really too reliant on their carts, in my opinion. And I would like to do some tricky stuff. A lot of their units have low leadership, low stats. And yeah, they're really tough to deal any meaningfulness on their own. I mean, my Karen rates are barely able to hold out on the side objective. I'm going to need to send in reinforcements soon, which I do. I think that's some Crypt Ghoul, the ROR variants. Yep. The Festerers, yeah, Festerers in the dusk. They should be able to handle whatever's left over there. And won't even see them coming. Here they come, Cold One Riders. The big mistake my opponent made. Some heavily armored cav that won't last. Very inefficient. I would prefer just some, what are those? Regular cold ones, yeah, that's what they're called. Regular cold ones would have been way more efficient. Way more efficient than these two. Salamander's dead. My boy's back up to full, and he's ready to put Mazda Mundi in his crypt. These cold ones are still a problem, though. They get into my... So, well, if they start doing leadership damage, yeah. I don't need my units crumbling that hard yet. Blood Knights, I believe they're in the line somewhere there. And right now, my opponent only has the Bastillon, Mazda Mundi, and these cold ones in the front line. Everything else is extinct. Ooh, is this a comet? I don't think so. What is this? Looks like comet. It's taking so damn long. Yeah, it's definitely got to be comet. Yep, and does solid damage. You got zombies, Graveguard, both Graveguard. Weakened Graveyard, but still. I'll give him his due. I'm up 3, almost 4,000 value to my opponent. I triple capped him at this point, and it is brutal. And I do not like vampire counts. Vampire counts really do suck. I mean, look at this. Graveguard again, demolished. Jeez. And then I just bring in more units. I'm really surprised how well this runs. And I'm surprised how... I don't know what my opponent was thinking. He's aware of what I was gonna bring. But I guess he thought... Yeah, it must have been he thought I would bring Dragon Lord. Because of all the anti-large that's out there. He must have thought, I'll snipe the large lord, and that'll be it. That'll be the quick game. The problem was, there was no large lord. There were no knights. No crypt ghouls. Just pure infantry. Mazda Mundi can't cut it because I think he does terror, which still routes some of my units. But not enough. Truly not enough. The Var guys coming in to deal with these boys, the Graveguard, taking those javelins from those skin cohorts like champs. We have the cart coming in. He didn't even bother ever trying to get to the cart either, which is a huge mistake. But he had to get through so much mass. But he did take care of a lot of zombies, so... I don't know. I don't know what my opponent was thinking. And he just keeps bringing in skinks. He really should have some large or something. Ripidactyls, more Ripidactyls to deal with any of my large units. And even these Blood Knights. Because it's going to be a slaughter from here on out. Cold One Riders. No, man, no. I would understand Cold One Knights. But these aren't going to cut it. Here come the Vargeist. Here come the Blood Knights. And at this point, well, my opponent's actually catching up. No, he's not. He's still 4,000 down. Mazda Mundi's about to crack. My Ghoul King is still at full HP, which is insane. Jeez. How? Poor Mazda Mundi. You genocidal bastard. Still. We're gonna have some lizard and skink do tonight. And at this point, to me, the game's basically over. I'm so ahead in value and in map control. I don't know what my opponent could do to come back. Mazda Mundi's out the door, and we are just in his spawn. That's not where you want me to be. I'll be honest. And that's typically my strategy. He didn't even try going for side objectives, like I gave him a choice, though. Got the Festerers in the dusk, sitting there waiting to trap whoever. Karen Wraiths, Blood Knights, it's beautiful. But as much fun as this game was, it didn't feel like a good win. It didn't feel like a true win, honestly. Because I was trying to get some other gameplay with vampire accounts the other day. And it was a struggle. With builds similar to this, honestly. But it was against very OP and, in my opinion, more broken factions such as What is it? Not Slanesh. Blood Knights are beautiful. Like Grand Cathay, a lot of shooting factions, a lot of just bad matchups too. Where you could just throw all sorts of garbage at them, and yeah, it was just terrible. Terrible, terrible. Empire. Everything with the artillery to deal with every single zombie I brought. It was ruthless. And then this drops in my lap. But hey, I'll take it. I'll take the Undying Horde one day. But yeah, we're gonna fast forward, folks. So yeah, oh man, because there's not a lot my opponent can do, and for some reason he sticks it out. I guess to learn from it. Got a Vargolf now. There's nothing really he can do. Every unit he summons from here on out will just get slaughtered. And he summons a lot of them, and they all get slaughtered. Shit, I hit the healing cap with the Ghoul King. That's insane. Regeneration and Hunger. Pfft, nuts. We're gonna see the value. Almost 6,000. Jeez. It's definitely 5,000. Jeez. All right, let's get to the value. Sorry about that, folks. I don't know for those who want to see that played out, but I don't think I could talk for another 4 minutes while watching all that massacre. And the game really is just over. All right. Excuse me. Ghoul King paid for himself. Graveguard, some of them did pretty solid. Karen rates didn't pay for themselves. Wow. That's insane. Skellymen, even zombies. When zombies are paying for themselves, you know there's some problems. Blood Knights, insanely good. Yep. They were great. Fargeist are insane. Crypt Ghouls, paid. Boys didn't really do much, and Dire Pack was solid. Miles the Bundy did solid. I don't know if he paid for himself. I don't play Lizards. Some of the Soras paid for themselves. 2,200. Wow. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, please like, sub, and follow me here on YouTube. Help me grow this channel, folks. With all that said, you have a good one. Peace, and goodbye for now.